What's going on, guys? It's Dalton with YuGiOh Gaming here, and who do we got?
We got Fox, dog.
What did you do today?
I finally topped another YCS. I topped YCS Philadelphia.
Okay, well, let's see what you did it with.
Yeah, dude. So I played SUPERHEAVY Samurai. Super out of my comfort zone because I never play combo decks. I'm all about playing mid-range decks.
Yeah.
This is a different experience. But for starters, literal starters,
Yeah.
I'm maxed out on them. I'm trying to break as little as possible.
Yeah.
That's not going to age well here in a minute.
We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, for the cards I have to play, the monks, this guy's pretty decent. Scales, stealthy. I played double Soul Peacemaker, booster, and I played Soul Claw.
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to get it off Gearbox. I'm playing the level 6 in my side deck for like random decks, so I liked it. I played the Horn at a regional last weekend, and I was not impressed by it. The Soul Claw was awesome this weekend, though. It definitely came up being an extender. Yeah, he's sick. Now for the not super heavies, I've got 2 Regulus, a Tunneler, and a Gearbox. That's kind of what I meant by making this consistent. Anyway, I played over 40 cards. I did play double Regulus. I wanted my deck to be really sturdy. I noticed in the games you get to play, you get to just do whatever with. But the games that you don't get to play are the ones where you need to be opening cards like this and making the game last longer. Because you usually have hand traps, right?
Right.
Or you have a couple hand traps, played into some hand traps, and you know what I'm saying, you're good. But yeah, actually opening this card lets you play through draw a lot easier, lets you play through just boards in general, right? Going thinking when you can eat an interaction, stick Regulus, and they're oh, okay, all of a sudden my interactions are so good, right?
Yeah.
Super good. I got to do turn 1 Genius for Regulus, turn 2 Sargus for Regulus a couple times. I got to do stuff like that, so the card is very good for me. Hand traps, 3 Gammas, and then the driver we got to play, 3 Droll. I played 2 Effect Failure, shout out to Isaiah, 2 Ghost Ogre, 2 Ash. That's it for actually hand traps. I didn't want to open multiples of these. I definitely just wanted to cover the spread, and I noticed that if your defensive card slot can keep you from dying, or also be a card that just carries the game, a lot of times, that can make a hand without super heavy is winnable, right? Hand traps into a bomb. So for the last 4 cards in my deck, were 2 Kurikar and 2 Fenrir. There are games where you just summon Fenrir and with hand traps, add a Fenrir and pass, and play super steady game. Kurikara was incredible. I mean, the card's bananas. I played 3 of it at a regional last weekend, and I was really unhappy with opening multiples of it and it going first, so I cut it down to 2. I opened it plenty. It was great. I wish I could have opened it more, but we got to top 64, so that's what we're into.
Right.
But yeah, 41 card main deck. I was really happy with my main deck, honestly.
Anything you'd change at all?
I think I was supposed to play... Honestly, the Claw probably doesn't need to be in there. I could go to 40. I do like having the Gearbox target, though. It's nice, and it gets an extender.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy with it, man.
That's fair.
I'll never play this deck again, though. We're losing Scarecrow.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It's fine.
So for the extra, I have my SUPERHEAVY Samurais. So Saratobi, Brave, Masurawo.
The new one.
And then 2 Scarecrows.
R.I.P.
This was my game plan against when I got Drolled. If I got Droll Gamma a ton during this tournament, excuse me. So I tried to just end on both of these guys with a Wakaushi, and this usually was enough to win the game, right? You have Scales, you have this. If you cardinalize it all engine, if they don't kill you, which is really hard to kill this guy on the board, then you have a really good follow-up, or you draw hand traps and stifle them, and then you have 5,800 damage, or 6,800 damage plus it starts up being K on the field.
Right.
So I'm pretty happy with that. I definitely think that these carried me this weekend.
Oh, for sure.
For the other, I guess we'll do Synchros, Omega, and then we've got the Excel Baron. I chose not to play Savagery there. I wanted to put Tunneler back. I was just trying to tease and substitute my opponent into Oblivion.
Yeah.
This card is also really cool. Again, when you have to play weird sturdy games, this card can get a lot of value. And again, when you put Tunneler back, it doesn't matter what point in the game you are, you're gonna win that game. We have Ballista, Genius, Appaloosa for the rest of the links. I really should have played Asa. I'm not sure what I would have swapped for an Asa, but Asa 100% should have been my extra deck. I think the card was bananas. Yeah. Again, we lost Scarecrow. I'm not really trying to play his deck unless it's 1 card starters, so it's not a problem anymore, I guess. We have Baguska, Merrymaker, Sargus, and then I played double Zeus. I just wanted to make my cash matchup a little more livable, and I feel like having the 2 Zeus meant that I got to beat Cash more often. I was expecting Cash to be like the deck for this weekend, followed by SUPERHEAVY Samurai. So that's kind of why I made that decision.
Yeah.
So yeah, 15 my extra, and then my side deck. We got like my cards deal with problems. I have 2 Eccentric, 2 DeFleur, Orchid, and the Pinkertops. These 6 usually just swapped out for whatever hand traps were bad in the matchup. If there weren't not enough cards to take out, I would usually shave the Regulus, the Soul Claw, then a Wagon. Again, only going second since you're coming in. I made my opponents go first a lot after siding these. These cards are really powerful at breaking boards. So like between these and hand traps and like Finra, you can win a lot of games. You can do like super steady things too, like try to play into a hand trap, then Wakaushi into Saratobi with like a beater on the field and you have a clock. That was really real. I liked having this to be able to search off this. And Pinkertops is Pinkertops.
Yeah.
Let's see. I wanted to play Eccentric so that I would have out. So my neighbor plays Drytron, and I keep getting my Bubble by Vandy Ruler in my head. So I heard people play Vandy Feet of Pearly and in Cash Tira. So I did not want to lose to it.
That's fair.
I played 3 Bestials. These are good for the Mathemag deck. I wanted to make it a branded deck. I felt like it was pretty good as the furniture deck. So we played those. I played 3 Summon Limit. I think this was a trap. I shouldn't put this in my deck. I mean, going into the tournament, we all thought it was pretty good, but honestly, I think if I were to redo this tournament, I'd find a way to fit outside access code, and I'd just go second after game 1.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
that's
whatever.
fair.
They're hand trapping me, dude, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll just be steady. And the last 3 cards I played, I think siding extra deck cards in a deck that you can't play spell cards is really cool, because, like, you draw your extra deck every single game, and they give you opportunities to out things that, like, again, non-engine cards would do. So the Malong, again, Soul Claw helps with this. I summoned it, I think, 1 time to deal with something weird. Most of the times I will, like, play the game, thankfully. And then Saryuja Spell Canceller. Saryuja is very good after game 1 when I'm digging for stuff, right? Like, play through hand traps, get a bunch of random dudes in the field, just slam a Saryuja and sculpt your hand.
Yeah.
And the Spell Canceller, I just felt like I wanted to play a Saryuja anyway. This card's probably good. I had Nib in my deck at first. I just did not want to play Nib. So, yeah, it became these 2. And
that's fair.
Hindsight, would not have played them again, right? So, like, these 5, I probably wouldn't have played. I don't know what I'd have put in, though, but these would have been something better for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, that's my deck. I, again, finally have YCS again. Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I'm going to give some shout-outs to my people.
All right, hit us with the shout-outs.
So shout out to everyone I went up with. Kayla, Dalton, Devin, Robert. Shout out to all the good boys. Holy cow, we had 5 of us top the tournament. That was super sick. 3 of them are still playing. But, you know what I'm saying? Dude, it's so exciting. Shout out to CM Games, Cardbuster Games. That sponsors our team. Also, they're my job, so thanks for letting me off work. Shout out to everybody who's been helping me like get ready for this. Shout out to everyone who borrowed 2 cards. Shout out to all like Knoxville YuGiOh for being great and trying to be better. Yeah, dude, that's it.
All right. Peace.
Peace, thanks.